The 7 Days Battles were a series of 6 major battles fought in Virginia during the American Civil War. They marked the climax of the Peninsula Campaign, where Union General George B. McClellan aimed to capture the Confederate capital of Richmond. Facing him was Confederate General Robert E. Lee, who sought to defend the city and push back the Union advance. In the spring of 1862, McClellan launched his campaign to take Richmond by moving his Army of the Potomac from Fort Monroe, using a route along the Virginia Peninsula. After initial successes, McClellan's advance stalled due to logistics and the strength of Confederate defenses. In late June, Lee decided to take the offensive, launching a series of attacks against McClellan's forces. The Battle of Oak Grove on June 25th was the opening battle, where Union forces attempted to seize higher ground near Richmond. The fighting was inconclusive, with both sides suffering casualties. The next day, at the Battle of Mechanicsville, Lee launched a strong assault against McClellan's right flank. The Union troops fell back to a more defensible position, allowing the Confederates to gain some ground. June 27th saw the Battle of Gaines's Mill, one of the bloodiest engagements of the 7 days. Lee ordered a series of frontal assaults against the Union position, ultimately leading to a Confederate victory and forcing the Union to retreat. On June 30th, at the Battle of Glendale, McClellan attempted to withdraw his forces to a stronger defensive position, but Lee's troops engaged them again. The Union forces managed to hold off the Confederates, but they continued their retreat. The final battle of the campaign was fought on July 1st at Malvern Hill, where the Union Army took a strong defensive position. Lee launched several assaults against well-entrenched Union forces, resulting in heavy Confederate casualties. The Union successfully repelled the attacks, but McClellan chose to retreat to the safety of the James River. The 7 Days battles resulted in approximately 36,000 total casualties, with the Union suffering around 16,000 and the Confederates around 20,000. Although McClellan's forces were not decisively defeated, the series of battles marked a significant setback for the Union. Lee's aggressive tactics and the ability to compel McClellan to retreat solidified his reputation as a formidable commander. The 7 Days battles showcased the strategic importance of leadership, morale, and terrain in the Civil War. Lee's victory bolstered Confederate confidence and allowed them to maintain control of Richmond for a longer period. The campaign also demonstrated the challenges faced by the Union Army, highlighting the difficulties in executing large-scale operations in the Civil War. Ultimately, this series of battles set the stage for further conflicts and underscored the evolving nature of warfare during the Civil War.